The Blind Knight.
How you doing, Jesse?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. You old man, you.
Not much older than you.
Ah,
You'll be this age in a few months.
that's right. In a few months, right now, I'm just old. But hey, everybody. In case you don't know, it is Jesse's birthday. So we all want to wish him a happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Clap.
You know,
Oh,
right. So how does it feel, Jesse?
What was that?
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea. Something
All
that's not
right.
supposed to be there. So
Okay. Okay.
how does it feel?
Good. Feel the same. I feel like I'm one step away from 40 though, and that's what I keep obsessing over.
Well, you are like 1 year away from being 40.
Yeah, but it's basically one because before you know it, ugh.
Yeah, I've never understood that. They say that you're over the hill whenever you're 40. I
Well,
don't
now
agree
they
because
say
I'm
40
not
is a
sure I could
now.
climb up the hill.
Yeah, now they say 40 is the new 30, so it's all good.
Eh, If
It's
you
like
say
everything
so.
is. It feels like everything's moved back, at least in public perception.
Right. But still, to me, 40 is 40, 30 is 30, 20 is 20.
Yeah.
You know, um, you can tell me it's all the new whatever, but no, that number is still the same.
Yep.
And let me get to the news, and then we'll cut off on our usual tangents. The Sprawl is continuing to stream live on Twitch on Saturday afternoons, so be
The
sure
sprawl.
to.
The sprawl sounds like an alien race.
It is a cyberpunk tabletop game,
Right,
which
but I
is
just mean like the
awesome.
title sounds like Earth was invaded by the sprawl. It just
It,
sounds like an alien race.
it makes me think of the. I don't think it was a comic book hero, but I think it was a comic book thing. Spawn.
Yes, he was a comic book hero.
Was it a comic book hero? See, I'm not.
Yep,
Never
he
have
was
been
like
into comic
he was an
books.
anti-hero basically. That's a whole nother.
Ah,
Really
okay.
dark though, really cool actually.
I just
Great,
remember the name. I never
great,
watched the movie.
Well, the movie sucked, but
Ah,
great TV show they had on HBO. Probably is on HBO Max actually. I remember it was a big deal. Like when I was a teenager, it was the first ever like adult animation I'd seen, and it was on like at midnight on Fridays on
that was a
HBO.
long time ago
Yeah.
when you was a teenager.
Mhm.
Clearly, like 20. Let's see, yeah, 20 years ago.
Yeah. Same for
I
you.
thought you were old. Jeez. But the Matt's still doing the Sprawl, and coming up in April on Saturday afternoons at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be running Mothership, and uh, looking forward to that. Actually, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a dark horror science fiction that I guess it's going to be a lot of fun. You know,
Sounds it. Not that I really have extra time, but it sounds like something that's made for me.
oh, it does, but you're probably too scared to play. Had
But
yeah,
it's how we used to always throw Maxine under the bus. I have someone else. No matter how old you and I get, we're still younger than Steven.
this is true. This is true. Yeah, he's like 65, 70, something like
Something like that.
that.
Yeah, he has that old man voice too. They're back in
Uh,
my day with DOS 3.5.
yes.
I don't know why I made him Southern. Sorry about that, Southern people.
That offends me.
Back in my day in 3.5 DOS.
But yeah, you can check out the live Twitch stream at www.twitch.tv/Braille Night. So be sure to check it out. Um, and I have some update on the Knights of the Braille audio drama. I received episode one's script in my Discord inbox this morning, and have sent it out to several people, and have also had some people volunteer to, you know, record some voices, and maybe we can get episode 1 underway like pretty much any day now. It is of course, strictly volunteer project, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be really, really interesting to see how it goes. And, just everybody just remember that I am no professional, and, none of us
No, you're
are.
not a professional.
No, not really. You know, it's all good.
And with
But
that accent, you can't be a professional.
I could be. I could be.
That was
But,
rude of me. I take that back. I'm sorry. I shouldn't
you
be mean on my
should.
birthday. I shouldn't be mean to you on my birthday. It's a happy
You
occasion.
should. Uh, let's see. I guess that's really about it as far as news. Um, take a seat and listen for Jesse's reading recommendations.
I have a title. I have an author. I'm ready to go. It's 2 weeks in a row, and this is not like favorite book of all time. This is a current read. Have you ever had a situation, Richard, where you read a book that you're about maybe 2 pages in, you're like, this is going to be definitely on my favorites list for the year or favorite list of all time?
Oh yeah.
Well, the book I'm recommending to you guys today is by Cameron Johnston, and it's called The Maleficent Seven.
I actually have that on my wish list.
So basically, what happens is this empire that follows the new gods or whatever is running roughshod through the I was going to say the town, but through the continent or
World?
whatever. They never really say world, but I'll go with world, through the world, and the only people that can stop them are monsters. So you have a pirate queen, excuse me, you have a necromancer, you have an alchemist who haven't met yet, you have a vampire, and you have a guy that was formerly a god but now became a human. They haven't really explained that yet. There's 7 of them. I forget who the 7th one is, but it is an awesome story. It's like a mixture of, I would say, fantasy and horror just because you have the monsters, but I wouldn't say it's like grim dark where there's like rape and all that stuff going on, but it's definitely a
Yeah.
darker tone. It is phenomenal so far.
Yeah, it's
Almost to
already
the
on
point
my
where
list.
like I don't want to read it too quickly.
Oh, yeah, I've come across some books like
That's
that.
how good it is. It's awesome.
Yeah, oh, I
But
love when you
that's
come
my
across books
recommendation for
like that.
today. And I've read enough of it that I can say it's good and it's not going to be a Light of the Jedi situation where I never read it yet
I
and
try
I
to forget
recommended it.
that.
I know, but
Uh,
you can trust me on this one.
I'm currently reading.
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter because it's really
Sorry. You
not
did
all
that to
that
me.
good.
Oh, that sucks.
But I paid like $2 for it, so I'm gonna read it. Started off like it was had a prequel as well as books 1, 2, and 3 with it. The
Hmm.
prequel is freaking awesome. I'm like,
Well,
oh man,
two
this book's
dollars
gonna.
isn't that bad though, if you really
Nah.
think about it.
But it's kind of like the Apple games or something like that. That's how Jaws says it anyway.
Oh,
And it's like the first one's like, okay, this ain't bad, you know.
yeah.
And I've sped the rate of Jaws up to like 75 or 80%. Like I'm gonna get through this. I may not remember crap about this book, but I'm going to finish reading it. You know, just because that's me. But
Yeah,
it's
I used to be like that, but now it's like my time's too precious. I'll drop shit if I'll give it enough time, but then
well, see, that's the thing, Jesse. It's not bad enough that I don't want to finish it, but it's bad enough that I'm not enthusiastic about, oh, hey, I got 2 more like books or whatever. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's not bad enough that I just put it down and say,
is it a
screw it.
lit RPG or
No, it's I'm really into like the zombie apocalypse stuff,
okay.
and that's what it is. But there is some zombie lit RPGs out there that I'm
Yeah.
currently looking at getting, but everybody has their thing. Like I know Steven really likes the lit RPGs, and I
Right.
like them, and you like horror stuff. Mine is zombie apocalypse. I really really like that.
I got a good zombie apocalypse recommendation for you. I've read the first book in the series. It's called The Rising by Brian Keene.
You had to send that in to me. I should be
Okay.
able to remember it, but I think that may be on my list. Like I said, I just love that stuff ever since I was a kid and
Yeah.
saw the first, Night of the Living Dead, and
Yep. Yep.
then me and you talked about Return of the Living Dead, and
Which to me is just as good. The first return, at least.
yeah, I like Return of the Living Dead 3 myself
I
with
did too.
she eats the Rat Man,
I
or
feel like not enough people talk about that movie, but it was good too.
I consider it like a pop cult classic,
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's movie recommendations.
And go
But
see the new Batman if you're into Batman. It's pretty damn good.
I've heard that from several people that it's really good.
The guy from Twilight is a good Batman.
Uh, Glittering vampires.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna step out of here for a minute. I need to go use the restroom.
Oh, I know what's coming.
What's coming?
Jim Bob.
Is he?
Yep. That's why you have to go to the bathroom, probably. He probably like psych. I was gonna say psychotic. That's not a word. That's not the right word. He probably, messaged you in your mind.
He could, but I'm not sure. And of course, it's not gonna play.
A little shot behind the curtain here, everybody. Peek behind the
Yeah,
curtain.
that's the way it goes. I don't know why it's not playing. Because that's the file name. That's the way we roll, everybody. Who knows? But that is the file name, I'm pretty sure. Probably not. But anyway, I'm gonna step out of here, let Jim Ball come in and sit down for a minute, and
Right.
let you talk to him. Hey, everybody.
What's up, Jim Bob?
How come you can't play my music?
I don't know. Blame Richard. It's his fault.
I'll kick him right in where the good Lord split him, back there in them double biscuit rolls. You don't look at him. And Jesse, don't look at his butt like that.
I don't look at his butt. I would never look at his butt.
You looked at them biscuit bottoms. I saw you.
It sounds like you're excited about his biscuit bottoms.
No, but I am excited about telling you about the new little doggy I got.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Is
I
it going
got
to try to kill you?
No, I hope not. But I got what you call a blank doggy. BLINK.
A blink
DOG.
doggy. Okay.
No, it's a blank. I'm looking at it right there. It's a BLINK. That's blank.
That is blink.
Well, I've never been one for school, so. But yeah, this little doggy is pretty freaking awesome. Have you ever heard about him?
No. All these animals you bring to us, I've never heard of, surprisingly.
Well, see, this little doggy is a good little puppy. Where did he go? Did he run away again?
Does he do that a lot?
Yeah, it's like 1 minute you blink and then he's gone. He's like there for a minute, you blink and he's gone. And then you blink and he's back, and you blink and he's gone, and you blink and he's back, and you blink and he's gone. You see what I mean?
It probably drives you crazy.
It does, see, there he is right there. He starts to pee on your leg.
What did you name him?
Blanky.
Wow.
Oh yeah, 'cause like I said, you blink and he's there, and you blink and he's gone, and
Blink and he's there, and you blink and he's gone.
yeah. See, it's really cool though, 'cause like he come across this big old bear out there in the woods, and
What is it?
a bear,
A bear?
a bear.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You know, like rah, rah, rah,
Yeah, a
rah.
bear.
A bear. That's what I said.
You said bar.
And exactly a bear.
It's a bear.
It's a bear. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. E-A-R.
bear. Yeah, it's a bear.
Okay.
Anyway, and the bear was like, rah, rah, rah. And then he went to attack Blanky right here, and guess what?
What?
Blanky was gone. Just that quick. The bear like turned around like, where's that dog? And right then Blanky come back and bit that bear right on his rump, on his buttermilk biscuits.
Did the bear run away then?
Yeah, well, as fast as a bear can, you know. And he's like, I gotta get out of here. And there comes Blanky again, and it wasn't funny. Now I got me a pet bear. I ain't got but 3 legs, though.
Now
I call him tripod.
What? Why does he only have 1 leg? Or 3 legs?
Blanky took it.
How much damage can Blinky do?
Well, it depends on how good of a bite he gets. You know, it's he gets a surprise. You know, but it usually causes about 4 teeth marks in a bar. Yeah, but see, he can bite and then blink and he goes away. And each time he comes back, he takes another bite. But it's really cool.
Sounds like a pretty cool dog. Oh, there he is again.
See? Actually, no, you don't, because there he goes again. I don't know. I can't keep up with him.
How'd you find him?
Tripped over him.
Oh.
Yeah, I was walking out to the outhouse because I had to take a unmentionable, and
You had to take a poop?
Yes, if you must know. And see, I forgot that there wasn't any more corn shucks in there, and I left and went to get some and tripped right over him. I didn't even know he was there. Didn't see him.
Wow.
It's really cool, though.
Thanks for bringing us all these cool animals.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I do. And one day I'll show you about that bar.
What did you say? What did you call someone's butt rolls? Of what were they?
Biscuit bottoms.
Okay.
Well, anyway, I'll see you later, buddy. See you next week.
All right. I'll see you next week.
Thank you, Jim Bob.
Jim Bob said I looked at your biscuit bottoms. I did not do that.
What are you doing looking at my biscuit bottom?
He said you have double biscuit bottoms.
Well, I might. I do have 2 cheeks.
Oh, there's that dog again. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah, right there. Look at the, really cool color it is.
How do you say the word B-E-A-R?
Bar?
It's bear. What the hell's wrong with you, people?
No, you bear all. That means you take off all your clothes. A bar is something that's out in the wilderness. Unless
Alexa,
you're Jim Bob.
how do you say the word B-E-A-R?
I pronounce that bear, but I'm always working on how I
See, Alexa says bear.
But did you notice what she said there? She's always working on pronunciating stuff correctly.
Well, she got it right.
Nah. But hey, I do have something to tell you. It's really, really interesting, and I know Jim's going to make fun of me about this.
Okay.
But have you ever heard of anybody faking a pregnancy so they get 7 weeks of paid leave?
No, but I'm not surprised. Wouldn't you need evidence for said pregnancy?
Well, according to a Georgia investigation, Robin Folsom, who lives in Georgia, faked not only 1 but multiple pregnancies by creating a bump under her clothes, and she got 7 weeks of paid leave.
You would think after having no offense to anybody, but after having a couple, they would be like, "Can you give us a doctor's note, please?"
Well, here's the thing, Jesse. She lied about not only this one, but multiple ones, and her bump size was changing. It was changing locations. And then in May of 21, she sent out pictures of her newborn baby to all of the employees that she works with. But here's the thing, each picture had a different skin tone baby to it. But that is some weird news for everybody today, and that is just like a
Did it
snippet
say
of
where
the
she
article.
worked? Did it say where she worked?
the Georgia Vocational Rehab, I believe is what it
You
says.
know
The
what's funny about
recreation.
like she's trying to get out of like a. It's like, of course, it wouldn't be like she's an accountant or something like that. Like she's.
Yeah, she did. But for everybody that is interested in reading the entire article, I will be putting the link to that in the show notes, and I think it's something that we're going to do each week. You
I was
know, a
gonna say
little
that
bit.
should be our new segment.
Yeah, I really like it. You know, have to fire Jim Bob if you want to.
The baby's different skin tone. That's funny as hell.
But I think a lot of people are enjoying the Jim Bob thing, and you know, I know you're reading recommendations. But
Now
hopefully
that I
they like
actually
the
remember the title.
exactly. But hopefully they will, you know, like the weird news. But this episode may go a little bit longer than normal. Jesse, you have, you know, created a character on D&D Beyond.
Yes, I have.
How did you find the process?
I found it very easy. I didn't really have many problems, to be honest with you. Like there was a couple things, but it was just things I needed to like rethink about and figure out.
Right.
But
Uh,
to me, the app and the website are both pretty accessible. I think like when I get to the backstory part, which I'm not at yet, I think I'll use the computer just to write on the keyboard, but both are
right.
pretty accessible in my opinion. Now I haven't tried the dice roller or anything like that, but
I've used the dice roll. It will send like the numbers down to the bottom.
okay.
You know, but like I said, once you link your account, you can just roll straight up in the Discord chat. I found it to be a lot better than what it was 3, 4 months ago.
I
A
was just glad I
lot,
didn't
lot
get
better.
stuck in that damn pop-up window.
Yeah, I think the majority of those are gone. If I mean, maybe all of them are gone. I haven't come across one. Anybody that is, you know, creating a character out there, the app on the iOS device is really accessible. I'm not
Yep,
sure about the Android, but on the computer, Google Chrome is
that's what I
better
use.
than, you know, well,
Yeah.
Google Chrome is a lot better than Microsoft Edge when it comes to D&D Beyond.
I used to always use Firefox, but I feel like Chrome never freezes for me. So I just stick with Chrome now.
And it could, you know, and other people will give you different like
I say that, and
browsers.
it'll probably fucking freeze today.
Yeah, it probably will because it's your birthday.
Mhm.
Uh, but that's all about that on the D&D Beyond. I wanted to, you know, get you to say that out there for these
Yeah,
people.
it's a lot. It's very easy.
And what did you think? Because this past Wednesday we did the world building game A Quiet Year. What did you think about that?
It was a lot of fun. Like I had told you before, but I obviously didn't talk about it on here. I
Right,
love the idea of being like, we'll come up with just for example, a race, and just coming up with something at the top off the top of my head is kind of the stuff I enjoy. That's why I DM with very little notes. Like I love creating just in that split second, having to come up with something.
right.
Although I do
It's a
have to
lot of
say, I
fun.
do. The only part I don't enjoy is when you come up with the resources. Like
Oh
I
yeah,
run out of shit to say. Like as far as an
discover
abundance or
something new, and yeah,
the abundance and the scarcity is what's tricky for me.
it is because I mean I had given the scarcity of breathable oxygen. You
Yeah,
know,
that's why I basically took coffee away and then brought it back.
exactly. It's a lot of fun if nobody's ever
It was
played it.
fun. Yeah, it was.
It helps to create the world.
How did you come across that?
In another group that I'm in, the DM used it to create the world. I also have a version, I think it's called For Guild and Glory is the name of it, that is about creating it in a fantasy realm where it's creating the actual community, which is what A Quiet Year is about. It's creating the community, but you can also use it to create the entire world, you know.
Yeah,
Um, and we may do the For Guild and Glory to, you know, create the community. I think that could be really interesting at the
I
same
think so
time.
too.
But I think that's really about it for today's show. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. See you next week, everybody.
See you next week.
This episode is brought to you by the Knights of the Braille and is made possible through the support of viewers such as you. Please remember to like, share and subscribe to get all of the latest information and episodes. Thank you.